At first, I was not even gonna make a video on this because I thought I don't even want to bring attention to this game anymore while it's doing these kind of updates, but lucky for them, there's nothing for me to do. Genuinely, I am not even gonna go live today because there's nothing for me to do. AV isn't updating anymore ever apparently. ALS update takes like a couple of hours to do and I've already done it. Other games that I would play regularly, like Anime Power Defense, were bought by the boss, should be run to the ground. So I am just sitting here, don't even know what I'm gonna do today. I will go live tomorrow, I'll try to find something, or the day this video comes out, I will probably be live when this video comes out, or a little after. But today I'm like, I don't even have anything to do, I don't want to just be like sitting doing Halloween event on ALS on stream. I looked over this update yesterday, live, and I couldn't believe the things people were describing to me about this update. At first, when the update first dropped, I was asleep because obviously the update dropped at 5 a.m. for Europe every single time. When I woke up, the first video that showed up on my recommended on YouTube was this one I'm gonna put on screen. Again, one of the worst updates. It's more garbage. Rangers X quote-unquote update 8.5 review. I did watch that video today actually, and I mean that was pretty funny to see for one. My hope was that in this update they were gonna already, like, I mean it's only been a week, but they were gonna already rectify how preposterous the last update was. Genuinely arguably the worst update of all time, like with the greats. 5.7 update, Anime Vanguard's Guilty Gear update. It was with one of the greats. But nope, instead they are almost doubling down on this update, because if you remember, update 8.0, which was last week, which was an update where my characters that were the best characters in the game like a couple of weeks ago were so bad they are unusable now. That's where I found that out. That's really cool. But this update released the divine shards or the divine rerolls, which, if you again missed out that video, have a 0.05% chance to be obtained from the event. Yes, 0.05%, 1 in 2,000 times that you clear the event, you're gonna get that reroll, one reroll. And the trait that you want to chase with that reroll is a 0.05% chance as well. The math added up that you need like, was it a year and a half of non-stop. I mean, you cannot disconnect your account from the portals. Non-stop farming that portal. Your PC cannot be turned off once to get this trait on average. Keeping in mind, characters in this game get power crept within a week. So you're gonna get that trait, and then the character is gonna be useless in a week. So, great stuff. This is one thing that I think I didn't even point that out that much in that video. It's not even just the length of which farming that trait would go towards, or the length of time. The character that you get that trait on will be relevant for that update, maybe the next. So it's like, what is even the point of having such an insane commitment? Well, the point is that instead you can just buy the rerolls in the shop. That's the point, right? They're finally paid to winning the game, which, hey, they gotta make money somehow, but this is the worst, like, the worst I've ever seen of this. And I also pointed out, like, Anime Vanguards used to be worse than this. Like, Anime Vanguards was 100 rerolls for 1,000 or 8,000 Robux. But for one, we're way past that. And for two, the characters at least lasted a while. Like, if you had Monarch, Sukuna, when he first came out, he was relevant for months and months. And then now he just got like a familiar and he's like basking in the game. But even if he never did, like, he was still relevant for months. The character you get with this is going to be relevant for a week, maybe two, and then be sent to the Shadow Realm. But why am I saying they double down? Because instead of boosting the rates of getting this reroll, I think you can keep the chance of the trait. Just make the reroll more obtainable, right? Instead, they were like, guys, you can craft the reroll. It's okay. You can craft it on the crating UI here. So how much does it cost to crate the new reroll? It costs 1,000 regular rerolls for one divine reroll. 1,000 rerolls. Keep in mind, today is Monday and 2x weekend is still on. 1,000 rerolls on average will get you 2 sovereigns. For the price of 2 sovereigns, you get 1 divine reroll. That is the most... I can't say the word. Choco. That is the most I've ever seen. Apparently as well, I can't verify this, but my chat was telling me that it was 500 on update release, and then they increased it to 1,000. I can't verify nor say that is true, but that's what I've been told. But listen guys. Again, last video I made the math. Even though it will take you a year and a half of constant farming to get one trait, what you can instead do is get a job, make money, and buy the bundles. Well, thankfully, Anime Rangers X, and I saw this in the new update log, new Divine Reroll Bundle. Amazing value. Oh, guys. Now we're talking. I wanted to pay to win, but the value just wasn't there. Let me see this bundle. Okay, so the bundle is 6,000 Robux and you get 100 Divine Rerolls, but that's already the price. That's already the price. Oh, but you get 3 free run portals, 50k magic flowers. Listen, that you get like that in a couple of seconds, and 5 divine flower tier 10 portals. So worthless. The gall to actually release this. Could they not have made this like an actual bundle? You know, Anime Vanguards used to be the most greedy game we had. No punches pulled. It used to be the most greedy game we had. And their bundles now are like 500 rerolls. And there's like a pity for Monarch that's like way lower than it used to be. Anime Vanguards, which used to be the premium / greedy game, is now a more free-to-play game than this, which used to be one of the free-to-play games that we had. Stuff is kind of wild. Not even talking about the characters that released in this update. Apparently, like, the update itself was very buggy on release. I saw on announcements, it says, this is a announcement 15 minutes after the update launched. Cloud and Titus, is that Tifa? No, I mean, the names of the characters are just straight up the characters. So Titus is some character I don't know. Are now obtainable. The update released, and the main character that's on the picture of the update was not obtainable. I mean, cool stuff. Oh yeah, and this update just added more characters to the previous update, basically. Like, this is the banner, the event banner from the last update. They just added more characters to this event banner. So the grind of this update is still the last update. There's nothing new or anything like that. Anime Rangers X is getting one of the funniest fall-offs ever, because I thought no game would ever get me titles like Anime Defenders ever again. I think the title for this video will be Anime Rangers X just gave up or something, which was the same title I did for Anime Defenders. I thought we would never see it again, but we did. I'm sad that I won't get to, you know, make a video grinding the characters, because those videos get very good watch time and stuff like that. But at least I got something to talk about. Isn't that great? And we can create the new Divine Trait rerolls together. There's also a bunch of other stuff that Reflection said in his video, the one that I showed earlier, about like them using AI art on basically everything they can. At this point, I don't care. But I'm just amazed on this. This is all I want. This is all I care to talk about. 1,000 rerolls for one divine reroll is the worst ratio of conversion of currency I have ever seen in a video game. Yes, you can get a good amount of rerolls from the Swarm event, sure, but it's not like you're getting hundreds of thousands a week or something. Like, it's not like you're getting like 300,000 rerolls a week and then you can convert to like maybe 300 rerolls on the divine. No. Also, if you're gonna use that many rerolls, you might as well just use the regular rerolls and go for like Sovereign Duplicator. It's probably easier to get Sovereign Duplicator than getting the Beyonder. Alright, I'm done. I recommend everyone to just not play Anime Rangers X until, I mean, if you really want, if you love Anime Rangers X, until they sort things out or something. The more they see the players falling, the more they're gonna want to make a bounce back. That's the thing. So, that's about it.